Boom shakalaka. You got Matt here from Nerdthusiast, and she's on fire.
I'm on fire. It's Jenny.
What's up, guys?
Hello.
Today we're going to cover some iconic sports games from yesteryear, as the kids like to say.
Yesterday.
And some more common ones. We're doing a Tony Hawk remake today, 1 and 2. We got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, Jenny?
Oh my God, what else do we got? We got NBA Jam. We on fire.
That's right.
And we got some good old Wii Sports.
Wii Sports,
Ooh.
the classic, which
Yes.
some of you may disagree with. And you're all wrong. That's fine. But first, as we do, we will start with an audio game.
Yes.
Today we're going to go over some video game characters who would win in a fight. We could have done 1v1v1 and so on and so on and so on, but we're just doing 1v1 today. We're going to keep it simple.
Yeah, fair fight.
Who's up first?
All right. Well, you made this one. I'm going to let you go first.
Well, we made it together.
Oh, okay.
Mario and Luigi. Who wins in the fight
Who
and
would
why?
win in a fight? Well, I guess we should go by skills. Does Luigi even have skills?
What?
Well, I mean, he has skills, but like compared to Mario?
Have you played Mario Brothers 2?
No.
He has the high jump in Mario Brothers 2. He jumps the highest
But
out of
only
anyone.
in 2.
Apparently.
Okay, so this is going to be Luigi from Mario Brothers 2 then?
I mean, he's a version of Luigi, is he not?
That's true. Okay.
So you're okay.
I feel like this
You're
is-
defaulting to Mario.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's the face of Nintendo. It has to be Mario. He has to win that fight.
Well, I guess Luigi has the fireballs too.
Yeah.
But you're wrong.
Oh?
It's definitely Luigi.
Why?
Because he's been casting Mario's shadow his entire life. Like, I think he would stab his brother in the back if he was
like,
given
now
a real
is the
chance.
time
Yes.
for revenge.
Yes.
No more waiting.
Fire and fury would come out of Luigi.
Oh my God. Like in the Mario Kart video.
Yes.
That glare. All right.
So my pick would definitely be Luigi.
I'll still go with Mario though.
All
Absolutely.
right. Fair enough.
All right. Next one.
Marcus Phoenix versus Kratos. Both have huge advantages,
Oh
obviously.
yeah. Both very swole. Big men.
Burly.
Burly men. Kratos is a god once again.
He has the Blades of Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
And he has the axe now.
But Marcus Phoenix weapons. Now that I've discovered all those,
Arms
oh my
like
God.
tree trunks. Chainsaw bayonets.
Chainsaw bayonets, exactly what I was thinking. Can Kratos beat that?
I mean, Kratos has anger problems.
Yeah.
I feel like Kratos would win in that fight, but that chainsaw bayonet.
He'd probably be like, respect to the chainsaw bayonet. He'd be like, all right.
So the chainsaw bayonet would easily cut the Blades of Chaos because they're on chains.
Right.
It's literally a chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's in its title.
Okay.
So we can eliminate the Blades of Chaos right away. They're going to get cut by that chainsaw bayonet. But now you got Kratos throwing an axe.
Right.
What else does Marcus have?
I was
mean,
going to
he's
say,
got,
does...
he's got a torque bow, I guess, which is cool. I love the torque bow.
But in a fist fight, would Marcus be able to? I haven't seen enough, I don't think.
I love Marcus Phoenix, but I think it's
I feel
got to
like
be Kratos.
in the end, just like... Even a thumb war.
Even a thumb
Even
war.
a thumb war, I think Kratos would win.
I respect that.
Yeah.
And we're going to both say Kratos for
All
this
right,
one.
Kratos it is. Next.
Aloy versus Ellie.
Ooh.
Ellie from The Last of Us. Aloy versus Aloy.
Aloy versus Ellie. Ooh.
Aloy, of course, from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes. All right. Aloy does have some good weapons to her advantage, but so does Ellie. But Aloy's is more, I would say, high tech.
Definitely high tech. She's bringing
yeah.
down gigantic dinosaurs, where Ellie's just bringing down some crusty humans.
Yeah. Yeah. And
And
she's
some
just
zombie-
working
well,
off of like
clickers.
Coke bottles and what she finds in the surroundings.
True.
I mean, so does Aloy, but she like really builds them. Aloy definitely has an advantage, but I want to say Ellie just because of her pure smarts and her pure like survival. Like she won't die. She won't die in that fight. She won't let herself die.
I feel like you might be right, but I also can't. I think just Aloy has more skills. She just has more overall skills than Ellie.
Right. More versatile.
Yeah.
No.
I think Ellie's more brutal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She won't be afraid to slit Aloy's throat.
But Aloy would just have like that precision aim and stuff. She'd be stuck with an arrow like 10 times before she even got close to Aloy. I think I gotta go Aloy on this one.
I want to go Ellie. Okay. Just because I know she'll keep fighting. She'll get shot by Aloy, but she'll
fight to the death.
Yeah, she will.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna happen. People.
I would love to watch that fight.
That would be a good fight.
Oh, yeah.
Make it happen, PlayStation.
Right?
PlayStation All-Stars 2.
Oh, my God! I'm ready.
That's right. Feature a whole line of their women that they got in the past few years.
That'd be great. All right.
Now we got to get some more weapons involved. Mm-hmm. Cloud versus Link.
All right.
Sword versus sword. Sword fight.
Sword fight. Does size matter?
Oh,
but
shit.
does it matter in this sense?
Look, it matters to the fact that sword would never exist in real life, and if you had a sword that big, you would not be able to wield a sword that large.
No way.
It's obscene how large Cloud's sword is.
Yeah.
But we're not talking real life.
No. I think Cloud would still lose. If I'm being completely honest, I love me Cloud.
I think he would still lose too, just because Link has,
so much up his sleeve.
He can pull out a slingshot.
Oh, yeah.
A hook shot.
A few bombs here.
Yeah.
There,
a couple arrows.
Yeah.
A few bomb arrows.
Cloud won't know what's happening.
Right.
He'll be still trying to swing his sword to the left.
Yeah, it would take him like a year just to swing it over the top of his head because that damn thing's so big.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cloud.
Yeah.
Easy
win for Link. All right. Next.
Now we're going to get a little weird.
This one.
So you picked this one.
I know. Isabelle versus Steve from Minecraft.
I'm going to give you some real heartfelt truth.
Oh?
You got to kill Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, Isabelle will wreck Steve, probably.
Much like Luigi, I think she's been in the background too much and she's probably just extremely vicious.
She just got all this built up anger from the villagers.
Yep.
Just stepping on her. She's like, enough is enough.
She's basically in charge of an HOA. And I know people personally that are in charges of HOAs. And they are stressed out like crazy. I'd be very afraid of
poor Isabelle. Oh, she must go home and cry in a pillow. Needs to take out that anger somewhere. And Steve, I think Steve, you're right, might be the lucky guy. But I feel like Steve has some stuff up his sleeve.
He's got a little bit of resourcefulness, but I also feel like he's too laid back. I feel like he's got an island life. He's just
yeah.
I'll do some stuff, but I ain't gonna do too much.
He would want to live on the village with Isabelle. He'd be like, "Why are we fighting?"
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Isabelle.
Okay, Isabelle it is, everybody.
Isabelle.
Now we got a little bit of old school goodness. Mm-hmm. Crash Bandicoot versus Sonic the Hedgehog. Let you take this one first.
Oh.
You're probably a little less familiar with it. Well,
yeah.
Maybe not. I mean, they redid Crash recently.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Crash recently, too.
Have you seen the Sonic movie?
Oh, I did.
The gem. Yeah. It's a gem, is it not?
I hated the movie.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey was Dr. Robotnik. Did you forget?
I did not like it, though. I did not.
Oh, man.
And they're making a second one.
We might have to have a whole section about this one day. I can't even do this right now.
I don't even want to talk about Sonic.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh, I'm going to get roasted. Okay. Crash versus Sonic. Skills of Crash.
He spins.
Yeah. He jumps. But is he fast like Sonic? No. Mm-mm. We know he'd lose in a race.
Sonic got that spin too.
That's true.
He spins in that ball.
Yeah. I feel like Sonic's would be a little more rough too with all those spikes.
Yep. And he's got that attitude. He's
true.
got that 90s attitude. Not the Crash. I guess Crash had attitude too. They tried to make him have attitude. In the commercials. You probably never seen them, but back in the day, the PlayStation commercials had Crash. They drove to Nintendo headquarters and recorded Crash yelling at Nintendo headquarters with a megaphone.
Is that supposed to be his personality?
That was the 90s attitude. They had to have it. So Crash has some of that attitude too. I just see it more in Sonic though.
Yeah, I feel like Sonic has the bigger advantage. He has the speed.
I mean, the speed alone,
yeah.
He'll be punching Crash in the face before you even know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly. And Crash is just trying to spin around.
Right.
I'm going to have to give it to Sonic on this one, automatically.
Agreed.
Yeah, sorry, Crash.
Now we have an interesting sort of horror one.
Yeah, I like this one too.
Big Daddy versus
BioShock.
Mr. X.
All right.
Two terrifying villains.
I immediately think Drill. I
Yes,
think that
big old Drill.
might F up Mr. X. But, I don't know. That size of Mr. X is huge too. He's practically a wall.
Both of these characters terrified me to the point where I stopped playing their games. You know, I never finished BioShock 1, which is a
Same.
horrible thing. Like, I
Me
never, ever
too.
finished it. I loved it. And I never finished it because I
too
couldn't take the
scary.
anxiety.
Yep.
Same thing happened with Resident Evil 2. I get to Mr. X, and I just... my anxiety goes through the roof, and I can't deal with it.
Turning on the game.
They're equally terrifying.
Yeah.
But that Drill, man, that's gotta take the win.
Drill could definitely beat up Mr. X.
Mr. X could, like, snap you in half. Like, he treats you like a rag doll when he does catch you. But he doesn't put a drill through you at any point.
Yeah. And then Big Daddy does have that, like, armor in a sense, too.
True.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think it's gotta be Big Daddy.
It's gotta be Big Daddy.
Yep. There you have it, guys. So that's video game characters who would win in a fight.
Yeah.
We might come back to this again in the future. We'll have to wait and see. But we hope you enjoyed this segment.
Yes.
Next up, we got a question.
Oh, yes. Fan question.
Yes. This was over on Twitter from Jen. Her Twitter is @BettyBoopEDU. And she wrote in saying, "Hey Nerdthusiast, can you do something like a video about how Among Us has become the top performing Twitch game overnight? Meanwhile, it's like 4 years old. And the possibilities for an Among Us 2? ? So, we checked it out. We did a little bit of research. Jenny, just so a lot of people out there who don't know that's listening to us, what is Among Us?
All right, so I did do a little research. Among Us is basically a game. It was created by Innersloth. It's a 4 to 10 player game about survival, cooperation, and deceit. Some people in a group will be imposters, and they must kill innocent players as they run about performing a handful of simple tasks. If the imposters kill enough players, they win. If the innocent party can figure out who the killers are and inject them into space, they take the victory.
Awesome.
Very
So
simple game, yeah.
it's basically like a whodunit, sort
Yeah.
of, you know.
Super simple on iOS, Microsoft, and Android?
Yeah, Android, iOS, PC. That's all it's on right now.
Yeah.
So the question is, this is actually an older game. Like she said in her question, that it's like a 4-year-old game. How did this become such a sensation seemingly overnight?
So it looks like there was a lot of debate from what I saw online. The biggest thing I saw was Soda Poppin', a very popular Twitch streamer with over 2.7 million followers, claims he brought this game to the rise of popularity. There were other streamers before Soda Poppin' that have played this game. They also claim that they were the first ones to play it, but I mean, due to Soda Poppin's popularity, I really agree. I think he was the one that...
Would you say his popularity is poppin'?
Poppin'? Oh my god. Wrong time. But, and not only that, because of Soda Poppin', the game is free. No one's gonna pass up a free game.
Oh, you can download it for free?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't even know that.
So I think that's 100% one of the reasons this game is so popular. Anyone can get their hands on it. Pretty simple if you got a phone. A good working phone.
Yeah, you know, or as long as you are willing to play phone games.
Yeah.
Because
Or
that's
PC.
not me.
Or PC.
I guess, yeah. You know, that's also not me. Unfortunately. But it's really weird. Like, so we looked at some of the statistics on this, right? Just so you guys have an idea how fast this game blew up after these streamers started playing it. This took place, let's see here. In July of 2020, the peak player count was 6,771. August 2020, 73,159. That's a 788% increase, I believe.
Yeah.
And then the last 30 days, which I probably got this about a week ago, it said the player count was 306,000.
Oh my god.
So it was just continuing to rise to like insane levels for a game that's like 4 years old.
Amazing. It really is.
That just shows you the power of Twitch though, right? Like these streaming devices, like all you have to do is like stream like the right game and it'll build like a whole audience around that specific game.
And it really does, I think, take this one person. I believe it was this one guy. People are like, oh, I love him. Oh, now I want to play this game too and stream it. And then other people see it. I want to stream it too. And
Exactly.
And then now we have Among Us. It's huge.
It's the power of streamers, ladies and gentlemen.
Crazy.
They do have they get free stuff from like people all the time. They're considered influencers and things like that. That makes sense. You can get your game to blow up if the right person plays it at the right time. So good for him. Looks like he got some good traction off of this. It really helped the developer out.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about doing an Among Us 2. Do you know if they're going to follow through with that?
Right. So I did research on that, too. Innersloth did start production on an Among Us 2, but they decided to halt the production and instead update and add additions to the original Among Us. So hopefully we'll see what the future holds for them.
Yeah, and I also saw they were looking at possibly porting it to consoles, but they said that it was kind of difficult to do, and like they're just in like early stages of talking about it to see if they can do it. But I play all my games on consoles. Unfortunately, I have an iPhone. I'm not playing this damn game on the iPhone. I got a Mac. I'm not, it's not a PC, so I don't even know if it'll run on my Mac. I don't.
I can imagine how hard it is to port to the console, though, just with all those players and.
Yeah, with a 10-player game, and like 1 to 2 of them are in the imposters. I mean, I just don't know how easy it is to train. I don't know anything about making games, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not either,
but they said it was challenging, so hopefully they'll figure it out. Yeah. Hopefully we get a console version. I'd rather see a console version than to see an Among Us 2.
Right. I agree. Stick with what they have too.
Yeah.
It's working out great. Why make a new one?
It's blowing up now. Yeah. They might make a new one and it might not click the same way. Just put your money back into this one and start charging people for cosmetics or something like that and make some money that way.
They've got it so great they don't need to fix anything.
Exactly. So that's pretty much your quick recap on Among Us.
Yes. Thank you for the question.
Thank you so much for writing in. If you guys have questions, you should write into us also. Yes. Nerdthusiastgaming@gmail.com is where you can write us to. If you want to, you can also hit us up on Twitter, but if you have a question for the show, hit us up on the email.